how many others were involved?
Look, our investigation is ongoing. We are committed to bringing justice to everyone who's been victimized.
Is whether there was an allegation that there was some sort of law enforcement investigation pending, because then that would be a crime.
The investigation into Diddy's infamous parties is intensifying, with more names of his associates surfacing in court. The music mogul has been arrested on serious charges, and as he awaits sentencing, federal agents have uncovered substantial evidence. Rumors are swirling in Hollywood that other prominent figures may soon join Diddy in legal trouble. The first to potentially face repercussions is none other than his close friend, Jay-Z. Their tight-knit relationship in the music industry has always been apparent, but it seems they might share more than just a high status. As the drama unfolds, the implications for both could be significant, raising eyebrows across the entertainment world.
Obviously, this stuff has been going on for a decade or more.
It seems Jay-Z was trying to stay under the radar while awaiting the legal storm surrounding Diddy, but federal agents may have caught him on one of those infamous tapes engaging in illegal activities. This development puts Sean Carter squarely in the center of the investigation, especially given the serious nature of the accusations against Diddy. According to the indictment, during these freak-offs, Diddy allegedly distributed various controlled substances to keep victims compliant. Afterward, both he and the victims reportedly received IV fluids to recover from the physical strain and substance use. Now, it appears the feds have reviewed similar footage and found Jay-Z prominently featured, likely unaware of hidden cameras capturing his actions. His hopes of keeping those secrets contained within Diddy's mansion may have been in vain. As the situation intensifies and the legal repercussions loom large for both men.
Yeah, Puff throws the best parties ever. There's no competing with him, but I got him this time.
But folks, it's not like we didn't see this coming. Diddy himself was bragging of having a vast collection of intimate videos of almost every celebrity in Tinseltown. As sources are saying, he was using them to gain power and authority in the industry. And he used the sensitive, embarrassing, and incriminating recordings that he made during freak-offs as collateral to ensure the continued obedience and silence of the victims and poor Jay-Z. He had no idea his best friend would betray him like this, as some sources who already saw the footage with Jay claimed. It's a high chance his freak-off activities involved many females under 18, and if you remember, Sean Carter is known for his sick, intimate choices. Since forever, and some even state, he took his wife's card way before she reached the age of consent. Magnificent.
The magnificent performer. I steal routines from her. She stole many things from me.
Diddy's fate appears sealed, especially after the horrific accusations against him. The judge has already denied bail twice, and the outlook is grim for the music mogul. Federal authorities are not stopping here. Many victims in their lawsuits suggest that others were involved in similarly disturbing activities. For Jay-Z, the arrest and exposure of hidden tapes came as a complete shock, as he viewed Diddy's parties as a safe haven for indulging in illegal encounters. However, with witnesses now coming forward, all the hidden truths and videos are likely to surface, raising serious concerns about accountability for everyone involved.
I got the tape, bro. But it's some very important people on that tape also.
Who would have imagined Jay-Z could be entangled in this mess? His public image is pristine, but insiders suggest he's done a masterful job concealing the truth about his marriage. One source claims the Carters have been sleeping in separate bedrooms since the beginning, leading separate lives while Jay basked in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Beyoncé enjoyed her status as an R&B icon, while Jay sought refuge in Diddy's mansion, where he could indulge his intimate desires away from the public eye. As the truth unfolds, the contrast between his image and reality becomes increasingly striking. With the full exposure of the video evidence in the Fed's possession, both Jay-Z's reputation and freedom are now at stake. Social media users had anticipated such an outcome, with one commenting, "Diddy needs to sing and out the celebs he's got on tape. No one is helping him. You ran and left him to take the fall. The feds will be coming for you too, Jay." Another user added, "Jay-Z is laying low. He's not as reckless as Diddy. This will impact many, but it needs to happen." It's clear Hollywood is about to face a reckoning, as federal agents have poured extensive resources into investigating Diddy's collection of freak-off recordings. Jay-Z is reportedly the first to draw their attention. Sources within the federal investigation suggest that, due to incriminating footage, Jay-Z could soon find himself facing serious legal consequences, potentially sitting right next to his friend Sean Combs in court. The implications of this scandal are far-reaching, threatening to shake the very foundations of the industry.
Combs did not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
This friendship between Diddy and Jay-Z dates back to the early 1990s, and guess what? By that time, Jay already had his share of illegal encounters, but it began only in the new millennium when his sick preferences became public. Starting with Jay covering for another convicted felon and his friend R. Kelly. Jay and R. Kelly were spending a lot of time together while working on an album. It's unclear if Jay-Z got into this predatory lifestyle at that time, but he was surely surrounded by girls who were not supposed to be in the studio with them, as rapper NZ revealed in one interview. When Jay and them was in there doing best of both worlds, you can't tell. Me, Jay didn't see a 14-year-old girl come the studio and sit on A.R. Kelly's lap. You're going to sit here and tell me that working on that album he ain't. Never seen no 14-year-old girl come in the vicinity, and while we can't state for sure when it all started for Jay, apparently he was smart enough to keep every dirty detail of his secret life hidden from the public.
Sean Carter is worse. He's smarter. He's patient.
And if you start to dig into his past, a lot of shady things can be uncovered. It's not a pretty sight. When you take a closer look at his alleged girlfriends, and especially start asking about their age, Jay-Z has a habit of working only with teenage artists. It clearly reminds Diddy's shady mentorship when he was living with young Usher and spent the weekend with Justin Bieber. As for Jay, he had his own mentorship program with victims like Marie. She joined Jay's label at 16 and later confessed that she and Jay became close, which kind of makes people question if he forced her.
You know, the whole thing with Jay-Z.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Jay-Z took her under his wing. And
if this doesn't raise your suspicions, consider how Jay-Z suddenly dropped her right before her high school graduation. It seems like they used her and tossed her aside when she became too much of a burden. With recent revelations about Diddy and Jay's involvement in shady dealings, she might realize she dodged a bullet. Being in the industry often means engaging in outrageous behavior, as we've seen recently. Terrera may not regret Jay ruining her chances at a Hollywood career, as it likely saved her from the chaos of the entertainment world for good.
Well, I'm definitely at a point where
This whole thing with Tara wasn't much of a problem for Jay-Z. He already learned from his friend Diddy that the world was full of young talents willing to be discovered, and if you're wondering who was next on Jay's predatory list, you need to hear about the creepy connection he has with his other artists. There's still that rumors of what Jay did to make her sign the contract. She was 15 when she arrived to the country, and folks, some are saying it smells like a lot of bribery because she came without a guardian. And as the story goes, Jay-Z just locked them together in one room until she was pressed to sign a deal with his label. However, the saga about Jay and his illegal encounters doesn't end there. Allegations suggest he might have had a relationship with Foxy Brown when she was just 15, according to insiders. He also took her V-card. Now, it may happen that Jay was taking his new victims to these parties where he could secretly enjoy his activities, but little did he know that his friend was filming his guests for his own sick pleasures, and it seems like Jay's old escapades are still in the Music Mogul archives, now all available to the feds.
This office is determined to investigate and prosecute no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be.
It's going to be a tough time for Jay-Z, as authorities are serious about uncovering everyone involved in these disturbing activities. Social media users are eagerly anticipating what's next, with comments like, "Don't stop at Diddy. There are many above him." Another user noted they expected Jay-Z to be next, saying, "Damn, it feels good." This fall seems to bring more than just cool air. It signals a cleansing in Hollywood as powerful figures are increasingly linked to these allegations. What do you think? Will Jay-Z be the next to face consequences for his actions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos.